Welcome to Spring Cleaning, Family Research and Artifacts using Digitization. My name is Lisa Reinerth, and I'm a Library Associate with the Medina County District Library. Does your workspace look like this? I know mine does at the end of a long winter. So digitization may be just what you need. Digitization? Will this be difficult? No, not if you can find the right equipment. Will this take a lot of time? Yes. Make sure you're ready to commit to the time. It's the hardest part about digitizing. Will this be worth it? Yes. Every second, you'll have your research organized and ready to share or use in the future. What to digitize? Any item which will add to your family history, anything that may be important for future generations, such as vital records. For example, birth records, marriage records, death certificates. Also newspapers, obituaries, or even the full newspaper. There's a lot of other things that need to be digitized that you could do, but also photographs. I have boxes of photographs at home that need to be digitized. But first, you need to organize. You can do it chronologically, by family name, or by an event, whichever's comfortable for you. But first, weed. This is important. You want to get rid of those blurry shots. You want to get rid of the bad shots, like the one with your finger in the way. And you want to get rid of the duplicates. You don't need 5 shots of the same thing. Pick the best one and get rid of the others. VHS and film can also be digitized, but again, remember to organize before converting. How to digitize? First, you want to pick a device. Family records and photographs need a scanner. VHS and film need tape and film converters. Sometimes you need more than one, depending on the medium. So what types of scanners are there? There's a desktop. Usually your printer copier at home is also a scanner. One with a feeder. Here's where you can put multiple photographs or multiple documents, and it'll scan it at the same time. There's portable ones. Those are easy to feed documents into, but they usually have to be the same thickness as regular paper, and you can't do anything too fragile. Handheld wands are easy when you're away from home, but you need a steady hand, and at best for the flat documents, nothing with a spine. How to save these digitized items? You could save it to a PC or a Mac, your laptop or desktop. You can save them to the flash drive. You can save the images to an external hard drive or a cloud. Just a minute on a cloud. I know sometimes that this can be confusing. Actually, it's just internet storage provided by a server. It's just like your email. You can go in to any device, say you go to the library and open up the computer and use your username and password and open up your email. That's how this is. It's just a server where you're putting up information, where you're uploading the images that you've scanned. There are many services to choose from. Google Drive, iCloud, OneDrive, Amazon Drive, Dropbox. This is just naming a few. You'll notice that each has a different amount of memory offered by each server. You have to check each one, which one's best going to fit you. You can also get more memory from the servers if you pay some money. You have to see how much each one is going to cost and which best fits you. Check them all out. Sometimes a provider like Google Drive will give you a tutorial that you can go through to see if it's easy for you. YouTube has videos, and some libraries may have databases that can help you learn more about them. Before you scan or convert, make folders on your device. This keeps the information organized as you scan. You don't scan everything and then make the folders. It just makes it so much simpler if you can just put what you scanned right into the folder that you need it into. You can do this on a PC laptop. In order to create a folder on a PC or a laptop, you need to get into pictures. At the bottom of your desktop, it should look something like this in the corner. you'll see this little window here. That's your start, and it gives you this menu. And here's pictures listed. You click on pictures, and it'll open it up. You can also look at the toolbar at the bottom. You see this little icon that looks like a file folder. If you click on that, it's going to bring up this menu, and it says this PC, and then you see this little caret. It'll list the different places on this PC that you can store information to. You notice here's pictures, just like over here. So you can click here or here, and it's going to open up your pictures area of your computer. Now, to make a new folder, you're going to make sure that you're in the Home tab, and you're going to come over here to New Folder and click on it. Automatically, a new folder is popped in, and it's going to be at the end of all the items that you have. So look at the bottom of the list of what you have in there. It's highlighted. This is where you're going to put the name of your folder. You can put the family surname there, or whatever you're going to be scanning, some type of information that's going to let you know in the future what's in there. So you just put that in there and hit enter, and now you've got yourself a folder to put the scanned images into on your PC and laptop. If you have a Mac, it's the same basic steps. It's just a little bit different. Instead of pictures, you're going to be opening your Photos app. And this is what the icon looks like for the Photos app. And you'll click on that. It'll bring up a menu that looks something like this. And you'll see albums listed in it. All the way down here, you'll see this little plus sign. This is how you create the album, a new one. You would click that. It gives you this drop down again. Again, you're going to look for that highlighted area to type the name. Click on it, and there's your folder with the surname. It's that simple on a Mac. You can also create folders on your flash drive or external hard drive. First, you need to connect these devices to either the desktop tower or to your laptop. You can see the US flash drive goes right into the USB ports. The external hard drives usually have a cord that you'll be able to use to hook into these. The steps are the same as the laptop and desktop. The first thing you need to do, though, is look for Kingston, or whatever your flash drive or external hard drive is called. Usually it's the company's name. You'll look for that, click on that, and it's going to give you these list of folders that are inside of it. Again, you're going to make sure you're in that Home tab, and then you're going to click New Folders. And then follow the same steps I showed you how to create a new folder on the PC or laptop for naming it. One more thing before you scan. You need to choose a file type. It's just how the scanner is going to save it. There's JPEGs. It'll give you a good reproduction, but it loses a small part of the image every time you open it. There's PNG. It's a better reproduction, and it doesn't lose any of the image when opened. However, I've noticed that if you change the size of the image, it does kind of get a little blurry or loses its clarity. There's also Tiff. This is the best quality, but it doesn't lose any of the image, and it doesn't change when you change the size. However, it does use more memory, so you have to see if you have a device that's going to have that much memory on it. Now it's time to scan. You can use a personal scanner, and I'm going to show you that example. So every scanner is going to have its own software, but all are similar in usage. There's certain things that you're going to look for in each software program on a scanner. Make sure you have a place to save those images in. Remember, the folders I showed you just now. Look for the scanner's icon on the desktop. This one looks like this. They try to make the icons look exactly what the device is, so this looks to them like a scanner. You're going to double click to open it. If it's not showing up on your desktop, then down at the bottom is a search bar. You can type in the word scan and click enter, and it should bring up a menu, and in that menu you will see this software program, and you'll be able to click on it. When the software opens up, you're going to see something that looks similar to this menu. However, you notice that it just says what the scanner's name is and what type of file. You want it to show more. If it doesn't show more, there should be something that actually says show more, or it'll say open and it'll open up more. So then it gives you more information of black and white, what the resolution is, and where it's saving the file type. But first we're going to pick that, whether it's going to be JPEG, PNG, or a TIFF. You just pick what you want and it'll pop it in there. Then you want to save this file. However, right now it's telling the scanner to save the image to the desktop. That's not where you want it to go. You've made these folders. You want that image to go into a certain folder. So all you need to do is click on that and it opens this up. It'll show you pictures again on the side in the menu underneath your PC. And you click on that and it opens this up and it shows you there's your folder that you've made. This one's named Save Pictures. You click on that and it pops it down into the folder menu. Once it does that, then you click Select Folder and it pops the name into Save File To. So when you look at the menu, you'll see instead of desktop, it now says Saved Pictures or whatever you name your folder. Now you're ready to scan, because when you scan, the image that you placed on the glass top or into the feeder is going to be scanned as a JPEG file into this folder you've created, and then you'll have that information. I'm going to show you another example just to show you what you're going to be looking for. This time I'm just going to use external hard drive or external flash drive. It's a little different layout for each scanner, but there's always the same concept. You're going to look for that scanner's icon on the desktop and double click. This one opens a menu that looks like this. Here is where you're going to save the files. Now you notice there's really no clue on if that's where you're supposed to save the file. If that happens to you and this is your scanner, there's going to be some type of tutorial with your scanner that you're going to be able to look through to find out where you put your scanned images and how to name them. If not, if you're at a library, look for one of the people that work there and they'll be able to help you find that place where you're going to be saving your files. So on this one, you're going to click the box and it's going to open up this menu. This is what we're looking for. Where are we saving the files? This one, again, defaults to desktop. But that's not where we want to save it. We want to save it to our folder that we've created on our external drive. So you're going to click Browse, and it'll open up another file, and you'll see there's the external hard drive, or whatever it's called. If it doesn't give you this list of folders that are inside, click that little caret, and it's going to give you that drop-down menu. Then you're going to look at these folders, and you're going to find the one that you want to put your scanned images into. Let's just say it's AP49. Once you click on that, then you want to click OK. Click OK, and you notice now it says, instead of desktop, it says AP49. That's where your scanned images are going to go. Here's where you're going to change your file type, whether you want it a JPEG, PNG, or TIFF. Again, just look for the little caret. It gives you a drop-down menu and you can choose from there. Once you have it all set up, you click OK. And you see that it brings up the original menu. Now all you need to do is click Scan. It'll scan the image on the laptop or into the feeder, and it'll scan it into AP49 or whatever your folder's name is as a JPEG. Now let's say you have multiple photographs like I do, boxes of them, or family VHS tapes or DVDs, or your grandmother gave you some film that you want to get digitized. You're going to need different devices to do this. But just remember, the saving and storage process is very similar. Where do you find these different types of devices? You can buy your own digitizing equipment. It's kind of expensive. You can use an outside vendor to digitize your items. We've all seen the commercials on TV. However, again, you're going to have to spend a lot of money. If you're really lucky, there will be a makerspace near you, and it's going to allow you to do this for free or at a lower cost. And if you live in Medina County, Medina County District Library's Digitization Lab is a place like this. You can do multiple photographs. The library has a photo scanner. This is best for standard size photos up to 8x10s, and it has to be created after the 1950s. It is not suitable for fragile or delicate items. and bring that flash drive. This is where you will save your images so you can remember your folders are already on that drive. If you use this link, this is where you can go to find more information about this photo scanner. If you have VHS tapes or DVDs, the library has a converter for that too. Home movies only. Copyrighted materials cannot be converted. No Betamax tapes. We do not have a player. You can do conversion of high 8 or mini DV tapes, but you need to bring your own camcorder. And again, bring that flash drive or external hard drive to save your images to. If you go to this link, it's going to show you more information about this converter. Now, about those films that your grandmother gave you and you want to digitize them. The library also has a Wolverine Movie Maker Pro. It converts film to digital video. You do need an SD or SDHC memory card, maximum 32 gigabytes, or the Family History and Learning Center at the library has one that you can borrow, but make sure you bring that flash drive so you can transfer the images off your scan disk to your flash drive. And plan to spend at least a full 3-hour appointment converting one large reel of film. It is not a quick process, but it is well worth it. Use this link below for more information on this converter. If you do plan on coming to the Virginia Wheeler Martin Family History and Learning Center's Digitization Lab, it's located in the Medina Library, which is on 210 South Broadway in Medina, Ohio. Please call ahead for an appointment at 330-725-0588, extension 5017, or email the makerspace at mcdl.info. Here's the link where you can open it up and find out more about the equipment and the makerspace that's at the library. Now, hopefully, after all is done, not only will your desk be neat and organized, but so will your family history research and keepsakes. If you have any questions, please call the genealogy team at 330-725-0588, extension 5017, or email us at me-team.genealogy@mcdl.info. Lauren Kunzman, the manager, or Kathy Petrus and Lisa Reinert will be glad to help you with any questions that you have. Thank you.